Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Well, today, as you can see, there's the camera here. There we go. As you can see, right there, Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. We're going to do a review of that today. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. And if you like this video, please subscribe. And please leave a comment. Please leave a big thumbs up. And if you have not seen this movie yet, please go check it out and then come back and watch this movie, because this review may or will include spoilers. So anyway, Friday the 13th Part 4. I did not see this movie until probably 14 years old. And I was kind of late on getting into this one. But when I did watch it, I thought it was pretty good. It stars Corey Feldman. This Friday the 13th Part 4 here starts the Tommy Jarvis saga, as it's well known as, because he appears in 5 and 6, but we'll get into those another time. But right now we're talking about Part 4, and Part 4 is a very good movie. It's one of the best out of the whole series. I agree that it's pretty good. It's not my favorite out of the series, but if you see my top 10, you'll know what my favorite Friday the 13th movie is. So if you haven't seen that top 10 horror movie video, please go down there and check it out. It's very good. And so, but this is a very good movie. I definitely give it a rating. I give it about a 4.5 out of 5. So let's get into talking about this movie. Well, so Friday the 13th Part 4 starts off. Well, first let me give it its credit here. Directed by Joseph Zito. Joe Zito, something like that. And Joseph Zito, Joe Zito, either way. And he does a great job. The music in this is, as usual, fantastic. So this movie starts off right at the end where Part 3 left off. They're picking up Jason out of the barn from when he got hit in the head with the axe in Part 3. And they take him to the morgue because they presume he's dead. And Jason wakes up, or gets up, whatever you want to call it, when these two coroners are messing around. Let's just put it that way. Keep it YouTube friendly. Because, YouTube and their rules, gotta love them. Not really. But anyway, so Jason gets up and kills them, and then heads back once again to Crystal Lake. And you'd think, well, actually, this movie takes place, I can't really say that yet. This movie takes place a day after Part 3. So again, this is Sunday the 15th. That's what they should have called it. Sunday the 15th instead of Friday the 13th. But, so this takes place a day after Part 3. And goes into Monday the 16th. So it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting timeline there. So he goes back to Crystal Lake, and we meet Tommy Jarvis, played by Corey Feldman, his sister Trish, played by Kimberly Beck, and his mother, played by somebody I don't even know her name. And so you can see they're living out there in the middle of nowhere, and everything's good. And then you see all these other teenagers and people show up. This time it's not counselors, just like in part 3 it wasn't counselors either, but just regular people coming to the camp, coming to just have fun and party. And so you see all the teenagers show up, and sometimes we meet them. They're not great, as far as great meeting them. I mean, they're just teenagers coming to party. And you got Crispin Glover, who is phenomenal in this. Besides him and Corey Feldman, they are the two best in this movie. And so, yeah, he's part of the group. He's the kind of, I don't know what you call him, kind of the one who kind of doesn't get any, and is kind of shy, kind of this, kind of that. He doesn't really know how to, talk to women and stuff like that. But for more of that, go watch the movie. So anyway, so let's skip ahead. To they head to the lake, and they meet these twins, Tina and Terry, and I don't really get this one scene. They're walking towards the lake. They're coming from the right side of the screen, heading toward the left side of the screen. Okay. And they run into the twins coming from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, basically heading in the opposite direction that they were going. And one of the guys asked, how did they get to Crystal Lake? And one of the twins says, well, that's where we're going. But yet, they're going the opposite direction that they were walking. Like, it makes no sense to me. But anyway, that's just one little scene that I thought was kind of odd. So anyway, they all start swimming in the lake and everything, skinny dipping, you name it, they do it. And Tommy and Trish happen to show up, and Tommy gets his first look. Well, I don't know about his first look, but he gets a look at all of them, skinny dipping and stuff like that, and But anyway, so I don't really want to tell you the whole movie, just bits and pieces. Jason does some good kills in this, probably some of the best kills. Tom Sagini comes back and does the kills. And once again, he's right on track. He does it perfectly. And of course, you got Jason just being brutal. One of the kills that I really like was Crispin Glover's kill. He's looking for a corkscrew, and Jason slams his hand on the counter, sticks the corkscrew into it, and nails and sticks into the counter, and then gets a machete, or a meat cleaver, one of the two, I can't remember, right to the face. It's like one of the best kills of the movie. Another great kill is in the shower, where the guy's in the shower and he thinks that it's his friend Paul, and Jason just smashes the glass and smashes his face up against his head and face up against the tile wall, and it's just, oh my god, you got to see it. It's great. And And my third favorite kill is when he throws Tina out the window and she goes flying through the air and you see her fly down and hit the top of the car, and all the windows just bust out. It was really cool. So those are my three favorite kills of the movie. The acting in it is really good. Corey Feldman does a really good job. Crispin Glover does a good job. Pretty much all of them do a great job. Negatives. I don't really know. I know I gave this a 4.5 out of 5, but I'm not really thinking of any negatives just yet. I don't really have any. Honestly, this movie is really good. I just wish they hadn't called it the final chapter. The reason why, for those of you who don't know, the reason why they called it the final chapter was because they were wanting to end the series, and so that's why they called it the final chapter. But clearly it wasn't, and they had to go and make part 5, which I will get into another video. But my thoughts on the movie, very good. I do recommend it for those of you who've been living under a rock for about 30 years. I do recommend it. And this is Corey Feldman's very first on-screen movie. The movie he did before this was Fox and the Hound. He did the voice for Copper. When Copper was a puppy. So another great movie for the kids. If you have kids, or if there's any kids watching this, go check it out. And so yeah, Friday the 13th Part 4. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, what else can you say about it? I mean, every YouTuber who watches Friday the 13th has done a review on this movie. But it's a great movie. When I first watched it when I was a kid, I don't know if I just had other stuff going on at the time or what, but I didn't really get, I really did not get, it's not that I disliked the movie, and it wasn't that I disliked the movie. Excuse me. I just didn't really pay attention to it all that much. I guess I just had other things going on at the time I watched this, and it just didn't really catch my attention. I was like, oh, okay, that's part 4, and I watched it, and thought, okay, that was pretty good. Didn't really pay attention to a lot of it at that very first time, but since I have watched it many times after that, I really have grown to love this movie. This is probably my second favorite Friday the 13th movie of the series, which I'm going to do a video on my favorite Friday the 13th movies, from least favorite all the way to favorite. I'm going to do that in the near future, so please stay tuned for that. But anyway, Friday the 13th Part 4, recommend it. Go check it out. And if you like this video, I hope I gave you enough information. I'm new at doing movie reviews, so I'm still kind of getting my niche and everything. So bear with me. If I didn't give enough information, I apologize. I tried to give as much as I could without spoiling it too much. I will say this though, I love Jason's death in this. Great kill. Tommy acts like Jason as a kid, and for some odd reason starts talking to him as if he's like his mother, and Jason's trying to kill his sister, but Tommy's yelling at him, Jason, Jason. And Jason turns around and he acts puzzled. And he like walks over to him, and it looks like he's trying to give Tommy a hug or something because he raises his arms up. And I don't know if that's what that is or what, but it's like he raised both of his arms up like he was going to walk over and hug him or something. And so Tommy or Trish picks up the machete and hits Jason right in the head and knocks his mask off. And Jason turns around and like tries to go after her. Tommy picks up the machete and smashes it right in his head, right in the eye. And it's awesome. You think that, oh, well, you get hit, you think in the movie, when you're watching the movie, you're thinking, okay, he gets hit in the head with the machete, in the eye with the machete, and Jason just falls down and dies. No. Jason gets hit right in the eye and falls down slow, like to his knees, and then just slides down the blade. I mean, it is just one of the it's pretty gruesome. And so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to throw that one in there as well as one of my favorite kills as well. And yeah, so I think that'll do it. Like I said, go check this movie out. If you have not seen this movie and you want to see the trailer or any trailer from the reviews that I do, please go down into my movie trailer section. Check those out. I got a lot of movie trailers in there of movies that I've done already and some that I'm going to do in the future. So if you want to see the trailer for that and you don't want to have to go searching for it, it's going to be down there in that section. So please check it out. Alrighty, so let's call it a video. And thanks again for checking me out. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And please leave a comment letting me know your thoughts on this movie. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And oh, by the way, if you happen to see that little logo icon thing there in the corner of the screen there, that is a subscribe button. You can click on that right now. I'll give you a couple seconds. Click on that. All right, did you click on it? Okay, click on it. You click on that and you automatically subscribe to my channel without even leaving the video. So hopefully y'all click that little icon right there and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, take care, and I will see y'all in the next video.